apologize to Drew Holiday now or at the end of the show?
Are you gonna apologize to Giannis now or at the end of the show? He's the best
That's
player in the
never
world.
happening.
He's the best player in the world.
What world?
Let's not do this.
I start my diet tomorrow, guys. Wish me luck.
Hey,
What type of diet?
Oh, just no sugar and water.
Nice.
One meal a day and veggies.
Nice.
I need to do that.
No alcohol for the past 6 days. No sweets.
Same.
That's the hardest diet I ever had to do. No alcohol for my life.
right.
No alcohol for my life.
You guys are nasty drinkers.
No, I'm good. I'm Gucci though.
Yo, did y'all take the food from the house in Vegas or y'all left messed up?
Bro, we did.
Okay,
and
good.
We still got the Franks. No, matter of fact, high key, we used them joints the other day.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We grilled them joints. Fire. Shout out to Melissa and Dale.
Yo, that Impossible Burger was fire, first off. Second off,
it was amazing.
Second off, I just want to say once again, shout out to everybody that's liking the YouTube videos. We're seeing an increase in views, an increase in likes, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. If you're listening on Spotify or Apple, please go rate us in the Spotify store. Again, I have no idea what this does for the algorithm. I don't know what it does, but I'm pretty sure it's a good thing.
It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, thank you guys. If you are listening to this right now, please hit that like button. I'm that guy now.
Yeah, you should be that guy. And we're gonna call this episode "Let the Truth Set You Free," because I feel like it's a lot of stuff that you can't hide from on today's show. so we can't hide from a lot of things on today's show, though.
Hold on,
I feel like it's gonna get kind of toxic.
Dill. There's this guy in the chat. His name is called Let's Go Sean. He comes to my streams regularly. Him and his dad watch. They feel like all you do is all you and Jordan do is pitch you guys against whatever I say. You guys say the opposite.
So that's Burrell Pops.
That's no. The guy in the chat, his name is Let's Go Sean. That's his name. That's his Twitch.
Shout out Sean.
Shout out him.
I'm basically saying that's one of your close friends just masquerading as Let's Go Sean. If they're on your side.
Let's check the user and let's see if Kevin Durant's burner's in here. What's it called? Rod got the shoes, something like that. First off, and yo, Dale, what type of water do you drink? Is Dasani the worst water? I feel like somebody just told me this yesterday.
And people might hate what I'm about to say. Not really. I like every water.
Okay.
I'm one of those guys. It's water.
I didn't know it was a thing. Although some do have a distinct taste. Dasani,
but Fiji water, Fiji's the only one I felt like when I drink Fiji, I feel like I be on the clouds. But
Fiji and smart water is like
right, and it's a water with the plus that Melissa gets. Both of those, I drink them, and I'm like, you can't guard me today.
The alkaline plus, no, it tastes pure.
Yeah.
What about that? Just water.
Well, if it's like not from this faucet. I love regular Poland Spring, all those waters. Poland Spring cold when I get out my sauna. It's like.
Do you drink from the faucet in New York or in Delaware?
Like in the park?
No, like
if I went to the park growing up, I always drink from the faucet. In my house here, sometimes I wake up a little one, two, get out the way.
I would starve. I would just go. I would be dehydrated before I drink water out of a faucet anywhere.
That's funny. Oh, that's crazy.
It's all bad.
I'm not too good for faucet water.
Yeah, but it's not purified. In 20 years it comes out, that's what was killing us the whole time.
Oh my God.
But we live to see 20 years.
Yeah, but one of those
20 more years.
Yawning on your back knocks off 5 years of your life.
What are the odds dying from water or just like dying regularly?
Dying from water, that's a
unless you're drowning, you know what I'm saying? It's like we're not for nothing. Knock on wood. God bless them. We're not in Detroit. We're not a part of that mix.
Flint, what's that? Flint?
Yeah. We're not in Flint, Michigan. We're not a part of that mix. Let's hope we don't. Did you guys see the building that collapsed in Miami?
Yeah.
Oh my God! I was like, we was just having this conversation. It's like, I could have been like on the first floor and just ran out and then twist ankle and just be the richest person ever.
Oh no, it never works like that. No, but yeah, shout out to everybody involved in that, and prayers up for that whole situation because it is nasty. Even though we're in the year 2020, in my mind, I'm like, you guys should be able to have this cleaned up and everybody rescued in 3 hours. But that just goes to show you the technology is nowhere near close for catastrophic events like that. They declared a state of emergency in that area, I believe. That's
and
nuts.
we're in 2021, so
yeah.
Not 2020 shot up.
We're still 20, 30 years from where we
robots playing in the NBA for us.
Yeah, 40 years robots will be playing NFL for us from our phone. It'll be a little app. You can bet on one side and pick the play on the other.
That's crazy.
Don't say that's crazy. Call it what it is. That's stupid.
Yeah.
How was that? Yo, you can't say that's stupid and us as dumb humans go inside of a casino and press this button praying for it to spit money out at us, but we can't play.
Hey, we came
robots
up, so.
in the NFL.
But Shaq, that's totally two different things. And you saying they're taking the place of human beings and playing. Like, so what? So it's going to be no NFL no more. Just Jills. It's going to be human side and robot side, basically.
What's that thing called? CTE. CTE.
Yeah.
The thing. All right, but I'm ready to get into whatever you guys want to get into today. But we can start off with, bro. I never realized how dangerous the NBA is. I'm just go and cut on the game, and it's always some player just down there. Like, I can't believe I got here.
It's like, a back and forth narrative within the NBA that's just sickening.
What?
Just the narrative of the NBA. Oh, before yesterday, Paul George is this guy, yada, 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 toughing it out. Now this morning, he's like, Paul George is not it. It's just the narrative switch back and forth. It's just a ridiculous. It's just
that's because you guys are nasty. You guys start that with people like players like Ben Simmons all the time, to where they can have a bad series and that equates to them being the worst player in the league.
No, honestly, even when Ben Simmons was playing well, I still called him what he was.
1,000%. But I can say that Drew could come out and have a terrible game today, and I'll be like, he's invisible, man. Look at him. I mean, you can't see him. He's invisible, man.
But that's you. That means you're a part of the.
I'm not a part of that because, like you just said, I always felt like Drew is a tad bit overrated.
No, you didn't. He had a bad series last year, and that just pushed you to the edge a little bit.
It's not the series. I can literally go to like 42 games or 41 games throughout the season where underachieving.
Are you going to apologize to Drew Holiday now or at the end of the show?
Are you going to apologize to Giannis now or at the end of the show? He's the best player in the world. Happening. He's the best player in the world.
What world?
Let's not do this.
Honestly, what world?
Yo,
how can you call the best player in the world and he calls someone else the best player in the world?
Giannis he called LeBron the best player in the world when he won both his MVPs. That's just what Giannis does. He's a humble cat from the streets of Athens.
And you believed it, right?
No,
but now that he's calling
KD
the best player in the world, you don't want to believe it because what?
I always thought it was fluky. And here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You thought Giannis calling Braun best player in the world was fluky?
I don't understand how you can win 2 MVPs back to back, don't get one this year, but then go and win the championship and not be considered the most dominant and best player in the world. Or is that or what does that have to do with? Has Jay Will came on and brainwashed us so much that we're really gonna put it on the media? No, let's do an eye test. Giannis is
we're doing it on the eye test.
Yeah,
that's the only thing we're doing on.
No, like a true eye test. A true not like that eye test like KD got all the cool moves, he's smooth, bro, behind the back, which he doesn't have a behind the back cross.
So you don't mean an eye test, you mean a stat test.
No, eye test about what we're actually seeing happen.
Yeah.
I see happen. My eye test is Giannis gets the ball, he sees rim, he dunk ball. Like that's what I see.
Ah, okay.
Giannis
that's
ball,
a stupid
dunk.
Eye test. That's a stupid eye test.
Giannis ball, dunk.
Please tell me something
ball,
else.
spin move, Euro, dunk. Giannis ball, layup. Nobody can stop it.
Shaq, you don't believe Giannis is the best player in the world.
When's the last time Giannis? Can we get somebody in the stats? How many games have Giannis had under 30 points this entire playoffs?
I don't care.
Of course you don't. Of course you don't, because you hate Giannis, but you love KD. Yo, can we do something?
I don't hate Giannis at all. I just don't think. I just don't think he's the best player in the world. possibly top 5. Could be 4th.
So who name the 3 players better than Giannis?
Can I name everybody healthy who I'm taking better than Giannis? Honestly, healthy, like on 100%.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm taking Bron, KD, Anthony Davis. I could keep going. Honestly,
can I stop you right there?
Sad.
Can I stop right there?
Yeah, you can stop me right there.
Yo, Jordan,
keep going.
Jordan, and you're open to soliloquy for however long you want to. Who are you taking, Giannis or Anthony Davis?
Oh my God. If Anthony Davis never gets hurt, I'm taking Anthony Davis.
Thank you.
Why? Can I get
over
a why?
Giannis?
Can I get a why?
Yeah.
No, I want to hear an in-depth why, because by the way, that's why people come to this show, to get an in-depth analysis on NBA takes. But I really want to hear why you feel, honestly, that you're taking Giannis over Anthony Davis, or Anthony Davis over Giannis.
First of all, no one's coming here for an in-depth basketball take, but I appreciate that. I like Anthony Davis over Giannis because he's kind of a similar player with a jump shot, not as explosive. I won't say he's as explosive, but I will say that he can do similar things that Giannis can do, but he can also finish from further outside of the key than Giannis can. Giannis is only shooting a high percentage under the basket, when Anthony Davis can shoot it from all over the floor, even though sometimes he does take stupid shots where he should probably take it to the rack and he's trying to shoot over a smaller defender, but that's okay because he can still shoot it. So it's not a terrible shot, but it's not as high percentage as you'd like to see him. But I would just take him solely off of the aspect that I can trust him to shoot the ball. If there were in a late game situation and Giannis gets the ball near the 3-point line, I'm a little scared if he has 3 seconds, because he has to get to the rack in those 3 seconds. And you better have an open lane.
So what other players
otherwise he's getting bumped off.
So what other players aren't you scared of to have the ball with 3 seconds left?
Top 5 players. You can't say other players. You have to say top 5 players, because this is what we're bringing now. Top 5. So of course there's a lot of other players.
Okay, top 5 players.
Just Giannis.
In the NBA that I would want to have the ball or would not?
That you would be nervous.
Just Giannis.
If they had the ball within 3 seconds left?
So you wouldn't be, no, because here's the thing about being nervous. Why would you be nervous when Giannis has the ball? He may or may not make it. I feel like you were nervous when KD had the ball at the end of the shot clock.
Oh.
So you thought
the shot
that KD airballed, you weren't nervous?
Why would you be nervous about that? You think that there's a good chance that ball is going in when KD's shooting it. Imagine if Giannis shot that ball, he's either clanking it off the backboard, shooting it over the backboard, or he's doing the same thing. He's airballing.
I can't believe you guys are talking about your next national NBA champions like this, or your next Finals MVP like this. It's really disrespectful. It is.
Bro, he's a good basketball player. He just can't shoot. That's all I'm saying.
If they get to the championship, Chris Middleton or Drew Holiday is going to be Finals MVP, and Shaq is going to be so upset.
How can anybody else be a Finals MVP when he literally has maybe not had a 30-point game once?
Okay.
And I love Giannis, and I actually have a funny story about the first time me and Giannis met.
I don't want to hear it because I don't want to hear it.
I want to hear it. Let's hear it.
We always got to hear Dale's story about how he was on Sebastian Brothers Cousins AAU team, or him and PJ Tucker dapped up at the Rucker, or him and KD messaging on.
Because we talk about Giannis every day, and now just today, when Kill Bill retired, you want to bring up a Giannis story. Just funny stuff. Go ahead, tell your story.
That's not why it was brought up. It was brought up because.
Tell your best Spanoulis story. Since you retired, then you can tell your Giannis.
Last night, I realized Giannis is about to be an NBA champion. It hit me like a ton of bricks.
So it hurt?
Yeah, it was like,
so
wow.
It hurt?
Yeah, no. Why does it have to hurt? The impact was just like, wow. That's
bricks hurt.
Yo, so hit me like a ton of bricks means that it hurt?
No, it means that Giannis was shooting jump shots.
But what does that do for Greece if Giannis wins?
That means that he put out the Nets. It doesn't matter what he does for Greece. It's what it does for Dell and KD. You guys enjoy Giannis's domination in the playoffs, continuing. He didn't lose in the second round. He's carrying his team to the promised land.
Can I ask you a question, Shaq? How scared were you the second round?
But that you guys were gonna.
How nervous were you though when Kyrie and
you guys weren't going to beat the Suns in the final? You guys weren't going to beat the Suns in the finals. That second round. Let me know. And none of this even matters because Kyrie can't stay healthy. So you guys might want to put him on the trading block. Just an idea.
I think they're shopping him.
I'm telling you, the NBA is dangerous.
They're about to resign. They're about to re-up all three of them.
Listen to this.
Breaking news. It's about to happen. Give me a week or two. Around draft time, a little after. July 2nd or 3rd, all three of them resigns.
Hey, listen to me. Can we talk about, first off, can we talk about Montrezl Harrell? Mental health and how serious it is.
What's going on with him?
He put a tweet out, and I quote, "These the times I need you most, Mon," talking about his grandma. "Hurt you're not here for me to just call and laugh."
Yeah.
But that's not the kicker. The kicker is Jeannie Buss quote tweeting that. "We love you, Montrez." Red heart. "Here is a hug until I can see you." This emoji. And I just thought, like, Jeannie, not for nothing, I think Montrez hates you. Like, straight up. Like,
he don't hate her. Montrez hates Frank Vogel.
But he's there for another year. So it's like he's looking at Jeannie like, please trade me. Like, what is going on?
Trade me or fire Frank, and that's it.
I feel like you can't hate Jeannie Buss.
You can't hate Jeannie. Yeah, her face is just so squeezed cheek up, likable.
Yeah, is it likable or is she like flirting with all the brothers?
Well, I don't know. Phil Jackson. That was Phil Jackson's squeeze. I don't know how far that went.
Pretty far. That was always awkward to me. I never got that. Growing up, I was like, this is a weird couple.
Like so much younger than him.
Yeah.
I don't know who's probably dabbled. I wouldn't say that Devin George never really just like bumped into her on the hallway. Devin George like on some, Derek Fisher's already a bad guy. So I don't know.
So you saying Fisher was there?
Derek Fisher's a terrible guy.
Fisher went there though.
Eric Fisher is a terrible person.
Fisher's like
dang.
On so many different levels.
Fish is a scumbag.
He's a real scumbag. Like, you can't say, but Carmelo's kind of a scumbag too. And the funny part about that is,
wait, what? How is Melo a scumbag? What did Melo do?
Yo, taking it back to when he got punked by Ashton Kutcher years ago and he was just looking guilty. That was just like the first straw for me. And I'm like, okay, Melo, you a bad guy. And this is back in like 04, 05. And then Melo's a bad person.
Melo does have his, but he doesn't have the teammate type of thing that D Fish did. He don't got that.
Oh no, he's not. No. He's not scumbag in that sense. Like, no, he's not violating. I don't think.
Yeah, like in that way, but overall, he's just a regular NBA guy. That's all of him that drew and continuously drew.
And I'm just a drawback, so now I'm filing for divorce, which is fine. Like, if it doesn't work, but that's tough. Lala wanting to give up is tough. But yeah, Jeannie Buss and Montrez, that was a funny situation that she quote tweets him. That was really random to me.
Yeah, I think it was the year anniversary that his grandmother passed away.
Exactly.
So he probably tweeted it around that time. Right. Montrez a good dude, man. I hope he do well. I wish the Knicks could get someone like Montrez. It'll help the Knicks for sure.
Montrez, he got one more year with LA.
Yeah, he's about to demand a trade.
2 years, $20 million is not bad though.
I also saw a stat the other day. Lou Will said he's never made over $10 million a year, which is insane.
Lou Will?
Yeah.
I mean, he came up in the era of where you weren't getting paid like you are now. If he was getting,
but he just re-signed 3 years ago though. 2 years ago, he re-signed 2 years ago.
Was it 2 or 3?
Pat Bev got more than him. Marcus Morris, Luke Kennard got $80 million.
For how many years?
4.
Like 4 maybe.
That's crazy.
After taxes, 12.5.
Who cares? It's more than 10 a year. And Lou said he never got that. He won $6 million a year, back to back, continuous, and they said they always did that because it's quote unquote lifestyle. And I'm like, lifestyle started for some players. Lifestyle started to mean your tats and your skin color.
Yeah, but because if I'm able to go to the strip club every night and come give you buckets, that's more efficient than the guy that's getting his 10 hours of sleep and averaging 5.
Exactly.
So if that's my lifestyle, then let that be my lifestyle. Who are you?
If I'm still doing my job and with my wings.
That's a fact. And another thing, you guys ready to talk about it?
Wait, but does Lou Williams actually do that?
Would go to the strip club?
Yeah.
Lemon pepper.
Lou. Like every night?
Lou? I don't know if it's every night, but he had 2 girlfriends at the same time.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Have you ever digested that? Like seriously, have you ever thought like, wow, my life will be a lot better with 2 girlfriends?
Well, I don't think you could. They lived with him and they known. Because, full disclosure, in college, I had 3.
But did they know about each other? Don't come on the
What? So like everybody knowing everybody though.
No, they didn't know. No one know.
Okay, so it's not a Lou situation.
Yeah, that's
what I was saying.
Okay.
But that was tough. 3,
but Lou had him. They knew each other. That was like.
Yeah. That's like
lived with each other.
Yeah. Like I'm about to shower, babe. Okay, me too.
We're not even gonna go. Yeah, we're not even gonna take it. We could, but I mean, Lou was like a fun time. Great guy.
Yeah, let's just talk about his 6-man winning and now his 3-man winning. Let's not.
Yo, not for nothing though. Since we already covered a few things and like we get into the thick of things. My, how the turns table. If you guys haven't been on TikTok this past week, it has been a victory lap in every sense for Shaq. But my 2, what you got to say?
I didn't respond to this because I was just letting you gloat on it. But the one you put in about the shooter and playmaking might be the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. I'll say to you why. Because let's say that shooter that considers a shooter every time just shoots the ball from half court. Who is that shooter playmaking for?
Why would he do that?
So
why would he do that? Wait. No. Why would he do that? Why would a player do that? Why would a player do that?
Play make for someone from half court though.
Why do I don't have to play make? Yo, if I'm more efficient playmaking on the perimeter by literally lifting my eyes and getting you off, taking one dribble, passing it, hockey assist, you pass it to the next guy. Any movement is playmaking. But
here's the issue.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let me
Shaq,
go.
You think a shooter going backdoor is the shooter playmaking or what the play calls for?
Can I finish my No, like you literally cut it me off.
Okay, no, I didn't. You was soliloquying, and then you was about to.
Look at Jordan. Jordan. I will say, there's Shaq's side of the story, there's Dale's side of the story, there's Jordan's side of the story, is Jay's side of the story to every topic, and then there's the truth, and then there's the editors. So and
then there's TikTok.
Exactly. And so when it goes through that circle, unless you watch the show, you won't get the truth. But Jordan has had a really long week on TikTok. It's felt like a week, but it's been 2 days. I've never seen white people turn on their own like they did Jordan these last 2-3 days.
Hey, what were they saying?
That's not true.
What were they saying about JD?
White people hate Tyler Hero right now. We'll get into that later.
Yo, no. What I'm trying to say is I like how cutthroat it is when they do turn. It is a turn.
What were they saying, Shaq? I didn't see it.
Oh man, can't believe who is this white guy? He doesn't speak for the white race. Who is this brother?
What?
It was several 1,000 comments, but what I'm trying to say
they said we don't claim him?
I don't know, but probably.
Is that toxic?
It was a toxic.
Exactly.
It was a toxic comment section.
That was bad, bro.
For Dale, you got called a casual, which for me, I've been saying that for months now, but your whole Derrick Rose take, you guys both have a 10-second clip in the front of both of your TikToks where it's like, we could kill this guy for him saying this. Both of you guys have that.
I think if we, as reasonable watchers that come back and forth, other than Jay, of course, because he plays the fence. Other than picking JD's pops that day,
still hot.
Like they'd be like, nah, this dark skinned Lance Stevenson guy, he knows what he's talking about. For the most part, I believe.
I told you, no.
Shaq, you're literally like. One thing about you, every time I post on my story, is people responding. I want to fight Shaq. What is Shaq talking about?
Here's the thing.
Like, I didn't even send the dude, the random that hit me up. Oh, that's what the random that hit me up that I sent in our chat. That's who Rags is.
Okay.
And he hit me up again.
Okay.
He goes, hold on, I gotta figure out his
while
name.
You're doing,
but he wrote me another soliloquy message.
And while you're finding that, this is what Let's Go Sean is talking about. Him and his pops talking about. All you guys do is sit there. Yeah, man. Yeah, Kevin Durant's the best in the world. How is he better than Giannis? Yeah, man. This is Kyrie James. They're finna win a championship. They're out in the second round. Yeah, man. Luka Doncic is the next LeBron. That's a lie. Like, what else can we talk about? I'm just stating facts. Sebastian Telfair had a bigger hype than LeBron James coming out of high school. That's a lie.
Someone said that?
You said that Sebastian Telfair, it was pretty close.
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
Exactly.
I don't think TikTok. Do we need to go to the TikTok correspondence?
Bro, what did I tell you about the people who comment on our videos?
Here we go. Here we go.
Everything on the now, bro.
No. Let Jordan get this off because he's having a tough TikTok week and he needs to get this off his chest.
Shaq, why don't you tell everyone why Jordan is having a tough TikTok week?
Some of the editors?
Shaq's a bad guy, bro.
You talking about the editors?
I got the message ready for
why, JD? JD, why?
If you guys watch the clip, it says that I say Andrew Wiggins is better than Klay Thompson. That's how the clip goes. What he failed to include was what I prefaced that statement with was, I am not saying that Andrew Wiggins is better than Klay Thompson, but he got clickbaity on him.
Intentionally.
Yes.
And I'll talk to the editors about that.
No one's going to know that
because
they just watched the TikTok clips.
Yo, listen, that moment right there got us, I think, 55 podcast download. It didn't hit 100K. Dale got 100K though.
Hold on, Shaq. So
off with the D Rose.
Here's your guy.
Yeah, that was a wild take.
Here's your guy. Just seen the episode today. This was Thursday after Wednesday. I just want to clarify. I ain't mean no disrespect to Shaq. I just find it funny whenever y'all go back and forth and he start using terms like prison of the moment and the evolution. Y'all keep doing y'all thing, but he draws.
Yo, the thing is, I don't hate that guy. He just came in hot like, yo, you're a straight hater. And I'm like, so is Dale. But of course you're gonna look at it. You're gonna look at it from that point of view.
But you have to look. I don't know who that is either though. So it's clearly just a fan that likes the show, that likes it back and forth, and he looks at you like, yo, bro, what are you talking about?
So he feels like I talk in circles. So who else feels like I talk in circles?
Just you. Literally just you.
Yo,
like,
listen,
you're that guy. You're the circles guy.
Before we transition into Damian Lillard and just this whole cancel culture that is nasty, yo, Dale, can I put this start bench cut on your mind, and then we can
wait. Hold on. Can we go back to the playmaking part though? Because
he would never let that go. He would never let the full extent of that go.
So Joe Harris is a playmaker.
No.
Why? He shoots threes. Best 3-point shooter in the NBA right now.
Okay.
Okay, so why isn't he a playmaker? If Klay Thompson is the best 3-point shooter when he's healthy, why isn't Joe Harris a playmaker?
Because Klay and Joe Harris are not on the same. They're not.
They're
on the
pretty
same
close.
Planet for 3-point shooting.
I don't know if they're pretty close on the level.
Pretty
of
close.
either.
No, Joe Harris has never had to.
Percentage-wise, I get where you can say that, but
bro,
you have,
60
okay, let me ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. You saying they're pretty close, right?
Yep.
What's pretty close? If Klay is 88, what is Joe Harris?
His percentage, his 3-point percentage.
No. His impact on the game.
Yeah, if Klay is 88 impact, what is Joe Harris? If they're pretty close to you, I just got a couple questions just asking that.
I mean, I don't think it's like A ranking and D ranking. I think it's like A and then Joe Harris is a B.
No,
okay,
no, it's not.
Would you rather a B Joe Harris or a B Klay Thompson?
I'd probably rather it be Klay Thompson.
Why? If it's the same thing?
Just because I've already seen what Klay Thompson's done. He's already won championships.
Exactly,
so
that's why it's not close at all.
But it is. It's not that far off either.
But why, JD?
I want to know. Shaq said,
No. Tell me.
A lethal shooter.
Do you think Klay is missing them shots? Game 7.
But hold on, we gotta let JD finish.
We can't play what if in that situation. We don't know.
But was Reggie Miller
like that, though, ever?
Was Reggie Miller a playmaker?
Series like that, ever?
Was Reggie Miller a playmaker?
That's a great question. You tell me.
He was. Was Ray Allen a playmaker? He
no,
for sure was. Yo,
no.
Ray Allen with the Bucks. Are we about to be? Yo,
yeah,
what?
That Ray Allen,
Yo, he was.
Ray Allen was not a playmaker.
Wait, Shaq, what do you consider a playmaker though? Making plays for yourself or for others?
For the team, for the entire team,
attacking and dunking. But I've never seen Ray or Reggie as playmakers. So
when I say playmaking, I think the team scoring. Like the team scores based off of what you do heavily. That's what I base playmaking off of. Just the same with the point guard. If you come out there on a pick and roll, the whole offense is predicated on if you're going to make the right pass, if you're going to make the right decision. So if I get the ball as a shooter, I have to know, am I going to shoot this? Am I going to kick it? Am I going to dribble in? Am I going to dish it to the Klay does that.
So there's a difference.
Joe Harris will never be able to do that at that level.
There's a difference in making a play and being a playmaker.
I agree with
that. For others.
Klay Thompson is good at making plays. He is not a playmaker at all.
I don't think he's a playmaker.
Literally at all.
You can argue that. Though.
Wait.
So
that's not my argument. That's not.
I have a question.
That's not my argument. You're right. But that only falls for point guards as a playmaker. But I can make plays and be called a playmaker. Like, that's my thing. Like, of course, a point guard, you're going to be like, this is a playmaker. Point guards are supposed to play make. But if I get swung the ball, we've seen Golden State do it literally.
I think Zion Williamson is a playmaker.
Zion is a playmaker.
He's not a point guard.
Draymond Green is a playmaker.
So you guys are saying Zion is more of a playmaker than Klay Thompson?
Zion Williamson is
easily.
All right, man.
No, I'm with Shaq on this.
Okay. This is what playmaking is to them.
Honestly,
I dribble in, I jump up. No. I dribble in, I jump up, and I throw a dart. Yo, you said what?
Did y'all drink the faucet water in Indiana?
Is it me or Jay? Because Jay's not here.
Both of y'all, when y'all was growing up. Because how could y'all really sit here and think that Zion's not a better playmaker than Klay Thompson? I'm baffled. I'm actually baffled.
First off, I got to give you credit for that little.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, we grew up in the same projects.
Yeah.
When have y'all ever
that was a good one, Dale.
Klay Thompson do a driving kick?
I'm pretty sure I can go and search on YouTube.
Of course you can find it, but you can't think of it.
I can. It was so.
But that's all Zion has to do, though. Like, think about his game. I'm gonna penetrate
5 years. Like,
I'm gonna draw
but he playmakes. He use pick and rolls. He does.
That's exactly.
So is Giannis a playmaker? So is Giannis a playmaker?
Yes, Giannis is a playmaker.
Is Giannis a playmaker?
Yes.
Is Giannis a playmaker?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But Klay is not.
Okay.
Giannis, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, all playmakers.
Is Kevin Durant a playmaker?
Yes.
Yes.
Tell me how Kevin Durant is. I've never seen Kevin Durant pass the ball besides his triple-double. Tell me how Kevin Durant is a playmaker. Literally, every time I'm watching a Nets game. No.
Shaq, honestly,
Kevin,
Shaq,
no. All right, let's calm down.
Shaq,
let's calm down. Hold on, let's calm down. Okay.
Yo, you have to,
okay, wait. Okay. Okay. All right. My bad. You're right. I got a little excited right there. So you're trying to tell me.
Seat, your head left the camera.
Okay. The whole thing is not. Wait. Kevin Durant is a playmaker.
Yes, he is.
Explain.
It's clear as day. Explain what? He's a playmaker.
He
creates offense for his team. Other than scoring, he used pick and roll, drive.
Is Westbrook a playmaker?
Yes.
We're not like some players you can't even act. It's like, come on. No.
Yo, but Klay's I'm so confused how Klay is not in that same realm as a Kevin Durant.
Jay, how is that crazy? It's not that. Listen, you could ask Klay Thompson, Klay, do you play make you play? No.
Oh.
But like so him
Who else? Ray Allen. Y'all say Ray Allen was not a playmaker.
Clay or Reggie Miller was playmakers.
Reggie Miller and Ray for sure both were. For sure both were. Here's the thing. If I pump fake, take a dribble in, and shoot a mid, is that making a play?
Yes, that's making a play. That's not playmaking.
Shaq, okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Who
So no. Wait a second. So if I backdoor, is that making a play or is that playmaking?
If you backdoor, you're making a play. You're making a cut to the basket for a play. Cutter.
Yes. Is that making a play or is that playmaking?
You're making a play.
Okay, so that's not playmaking.
You're not a playmaker, no.
Okay. So that's where the confusion is. That's why Kevin Durant is not a playmaker. I've never literally on a consistent basis, if you're trying to sit here and tell me that Kevin Durant passes the ball first, passes to a back door without turning it over 8 times, what is qualified as a playmaker then?
Shaq, you're crazy, bro.
And you also know what a playmaker is, so this is crazy.
So Chris Paul and Kevin Durant are both playmakers.
Yes,
100%.
Chris just does it at a higher
CP3
level.
Definitely is.
Chris Paul is more of a playmaker.
Exactly.
1,000%.
But that's what he does, though.
Exactly. So how are we putting? So when have you seen Kevin Durant pass the ball consistently ever in your life since you've been born? No, not you, Dale. Not you, Dale. Coming from Planet KD, you've seen it all. Jordan, I want to know from you. When have you seen Kevin Durant pass the ball on a consistent tip?
Oh my God.
Anybody in the chat?
I don't think that racking up a bunch of assists every single game is the only thing that makes you a playmaker.
Bro,
you play as a
context bender. It's ridiculous. Like you by yourself, like you two together is ridiculous, but you by yourself is also nice. It's really nice context bending.
Klay Thompson run a pick and roll.
Let's forget Klay. I'm off Klay. I'm on KD and how he's a playmaker.
Who initiates the offense?
Let's pull up some clips, bro.
Who
initiates? Pull up some clips and see how he's a playmaker. If you guys are basing everything off of passing.
Kevin Durant is a play. Yes, that's what you guys are. Yes, you guys are. You guys just literally said.
Oh my God, bro.
So if I go back door. So if I go back door, I'm not a playmaker. But if I make the pass, I am a playmaker. Correct.
If you create the opportunities for your teammates,
so
you are a playmaker.
So you're trying to tell me. So you're trying to tell me
Klay able to draw double teams because I'm such a threat.
So Klay on fast breaks, Klay in the corner. You're trying to tell me he doesn't create opportunities for his teammates?
Oh my God.
No, don't. Oh my God.
Yes or no? Does Klay Thompson initiate an offense?
No. Yes or no? Yes or no?
What are we talking about? If we're talking about fast breaks, then every single player who's ever been on a fast break is a playmaker. Yes.
But that's literally what you just said.
Everybody that plays basketball is a playmaker.
Yes. That's why I'm trying to. That's why it doesn't make any sense.
Everyone that plays basketball is a playmaker compared to y'all. What y'all saying?
But there's levels to it because we started off comparing Klay Thompson to Andrew Wiggins. And Klay Thompson generates way more offense than Andrew Wiggins. That's where this started off as the whole playmaker. I didn't say Klay Thompson was the end-all be-all for playmaking. But then you guys get on this ledge of Kevin Durant is a playmaker, and that is nuts to me.
He is, though.
Shaq, who? Okay.
I got to see it. I may be wrong. I just have to see it.
I didn't jump that far now.
Steph Curry's a playmaker, right?
But Klay definitely is a playmaker.
Steph Curry is a playmaker, right? Who takes the pressure off of Steph Curry to make a play on that team?
So if Steph Curry was a two-man and didn't bring up the ball, would he be a playmaker?
If Steph Curry was a two, yeah, he would be a playmaker because if he plays the exact same style, yes.
He was still run pick and roll, bro.
You don't have to bring up the ball.
So you got to play pick and roll to be a playmaker. No. Isaiah Harris, do not say go rewatch Game 5. KD is a playmaker because that's what we do. This is the prisoner of the moment chat, the prisoner of the moment podcast.
Watch Game 2.
No.
Any game.
I want to watch his career. I want to watch his. I want to watch his last 3 years. I want to watch his last 3 years.
Tucker playmaker.
I want to watch the last 3 years. I want to
watch his whole career, bro. Is PJ Tucker a playmaker?
No, PJ Tucker?
Yes.
I mean, I would consider him a playmaker. I would. I 100% would. He passes the ball because he'll get it in the corner, and if it's not open, he's pump faking, driving by you, swinging backside. He's doing all that at a consistent clip. He does that a lot, PJ Tucker. So but this is where my mind goes, Dale, for Kevin Durant. I only see ISOs. I really only see ISOs 85% of the time. Of course,
you're a narrative king. That's why.
So out of 10, how many times is Kevin Durant going to try to score the ball? Let's keep it a buck.
Honestly, about 6.
7.
Yeah, Shaq, do you know
I'm not going to say 8. I'm not going to say
18 shots a game.
I'm not going to say 8. Okay, I didn't say 8.
I didn't on his team.
I did not say 8, but 6.5, 7 out of 10. So that's like roughly 13, 14 times out of every time he touches the ball in 20 possessions, he's trying to get a bucket. That's a lot, Dale. That's a lot.
I don't believe it's honestly that high either, though. That's what's crazy, though. But person that plays that much and could score at that.
You might be right. You might be right.
But him 18, 19 shots a game. Everybody say he should have 25 or 26.
But here's the thing, though.
He makes the extra pass. I'm confused, Shaq.
Well, no. The crazy part is because if he's not trying to get a bucket, this is where the playmaking stops for me. I just see KD passing it to a Kyrie. I don't see him like trying to get.
You don't see KD run pick and rolls?
It's a chest pass. No, I'm talking about when he doesn't have offense, when he doesn't have scoring, and it's just when he's not playmaking, it's literally just a pass to the next player and do your thing. It isn't like cut to the basket, pass on the pick and roll, I'm about to score. Or he would average 10 assists a game because Kevin Durant could if he was a playmaker. He's the biggest guy on the court with the best handle on the court.
Consider a playmaker and you don't bring up assists. When have you seen Klay ever do anything you just said you wanted to see from KD? Ever?
Bro, I was literally comparing Klay to Wiggins that day as far as
No, we're just comparing playmaking to playmaking.
I didn't think that you thought Kevin Durant was a playmaker. I'm so confused.
What? Yo, Shaq, you might be the only person that don't think he could play make.
I don't think so. I'm trying to figure out what you think playmaking is.
No, I'm trying to figure out what you think.
Yo, if I said on the last show, for clarification, I said Klay can play make more than Andrew Wiggins. I never said Klay was Chris Paul. When did I say that? Well, no, keep it a buck right now. No, keep it a buck right now. Keep it a buck right now. When did I ever say that?
You think because Klay could get better opportunities for his teammates based on how well he shoots the ball, that's considered playmaking?
I'm not.
That's what you're saying.
Klay, no. Here's what I'm saying. When you think of an offense, Klay is a pretty big gravitational pull for the entire offense.
Exactly.
100%. So that's what I mean by him being able to be a playmaker, because if he gets the ball, everything shifts. Everybody's antennas go.
Right. He's a threat, but he's not a playmaker.
But he's more of a playmaker than Andrew Wiggins. He's more of a playmaker. He's more of a playmaker than Andrew Wiggins, and that's what I said.
No, he is not. No, he's not. And he doesn't.
He wants to get killed again. He just hasn't had enough of a beating.
Do you know the Sky Report what Klay Thompson would say? Make him make him put the ball on the floor. That would be the Sky Report.
Because he's one of the best shooters.
Make him put the ball on the floor. Do not let him shoot. Crowd his space.
So Kevin, wait. Okay. Forget Klay. Kevin Durant's a playmaker.
He is, bro. He can play.
Joe Harris is a playmaker.
No.
But according to Klay, if we're putting them on that same type tier like we did with Wiggins, Joe would be a playmaker.
You would consider him a playmaker.
That's what you're asking us questions that you should ask yourself, because you're doing that to yourself.
Okay, Ray Allen wasn't a playmaker.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay, got you there. Reggie Miller wasn't a playmaker.
Nope.
I don't think so. No.
Kevin Durant is a playmaker.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, Kawhi Leonard is a playmaker.
Yep.
He can play make some, yes.
So who is a better playmaker, Kevin Durant or Kawhi Leonard?
I'll probably go KD.
Of course you're gonna go KD.
It's like you can't even write a better script than this. Dale, you don't have to tell me you were going KD. I set that whole soliloquy up because I know you're going KD. It's like you won't even give. How is KD a better playmaker than Kawhi?
I just think he playmakes better. That's all. That's it. You asking.
Okay, one last time. and then we're off the playmaking.
I think he could play a pick and roll better than Kawhi Leonard could play a pick and roll. That's why.
So it's playmaking pick and roll.
It's a part of it.
And what else is a part of it?
Creating offense for your team with the ball in your hands.
So who's a better playmaker, Giannis or Kevin Durant?
I'll probably go Giannis.
They're both good. They're both good.
But I'll probably go Giannis because Giannis, in transition, Giannis is more of a threat than KD, and he could play make through transition better. I think.
Jordan, according to you, Jordan, fast breaks don't count. Making the right pass on the fast break.
That's not what he said.
No.
He said the way you were establishing the fast break. That's why, Shaq, you're different, bro. You are totally. It's like you forget what you say, and then you just try to roll down the cliff.
No, this is what you got. You guys just context bend so much. I cannot believe Kevin Durant is a playmaker.
That's a simple take.
Okay, keep going. Okay. Is Kevin?
Go ahead, ask the question. Is he a better playmaker than Braun? No, he's not. No, I know that's in your wheelbarrow.
We would never.
I know that's in your wheelbarrow.
Like they're Yo, Google, just type it, is Kevin Durant a playmaker on Google, and just see the nonsense of all his personal friends and teammates vouching for him. That is just all right. Okay.
Klay Thompson stats.
Kevin Durant has always been the league's best scorer, but he's gaining ground on LeBron James and others as a playmaker. That was in 2014.
This man said the last 3 years. And that was 2014.
Yeah, he's not a playmaker. The last 3 years, he hasn't been a playmaker.
Kevin Durant takes on bigger playmaking role with Spencer Dinwiddie out. I mean, Shaq,
Is Klay Thompson a playmaker?
Yo, listen. Listen to me. Listen to me. If I fly a plane and half of the time I crash and half of the time I don't crash, I'm not a pilot. I don't care. So if you're out there throwing 19 turnovers and 8 assists, you're not a playmaker. And Kevin Durant,
I don't think he throws that much turnovers, but he could. He possibly could for you.
This is amazing. What else do you want to talk about, Shaq?
I just need to look up. Can somebody get Kevin Durant's turnovers? Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, switching gears, guys. I'll always love to go back and forth with you guys on that playmaking spiel. I can't believe it. I learn something new every day. Kevin Durant's a playmaker. Who would have thunk? Dale, but before we get into this, Damian Lillard, can I give you a start bench cut that I'm sure
yes, please.
will be nice? And I'm curious to hear, but I want to get into the Damian first, and then we come back after you let it marinate for some time. Start bench cut.
I'm probably going to want to answer right away. But
don't.
Unless it's a tough one.
Prime Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
Prime LeBron James.
Funny.
Prime Kobe Bryant. Start bench cut. I just in the meantime, before you say something wild, Damian Lillard in the whole Chauncey Billups situation up in Portland. Listen, Damian Lillard is unbothered first off, but with Chauncey Billups, they're bringing up his past with, I think it was some rape allegations back in 1997, I believe, if I'm correct. What do you guys think of that? I mean, it's been almost 23 years, 24 years.
And they're bringing up that for who? Chauncey?
For Chauncey Billups when he got the head coaching job at Portland Trailblazers. They just offered it to him. And that's Dame's guys. So they're attacking, the cancel coaches attacking him on Twitter. And Damian tweets this, and they think it's cryptic. Sometimes it's not the people who change, it's the mask that falls off. Damian was talking about his baby mom or something. I don't know how they're trying to tie that tweet into anything cryptic with Chauncey Billups. Sometimes it's not the people who change, it's the mask that falls off. It's probably one of his rap lyrics. But that just goes to show you how the media will reach for anything. But he did address.
He could be talking about Portland management.
I mean, he offered them. He said,
or the people in Portland that's leaking. The media in Portland that's leaking the Chauncey stuff.
This is what a fan tweeted him. This is on Dame, in my opinion. They were always going to hire exactly who he wanted, and he wanted Billups or Kidd. They put out names like Becky Hammond and Mike D'Antoni to cool off some of the backlash and hired the guy who they were always going to hire. Dame responded, "Really? I was asked what coaches I like of the names I heard, in quotations, and I named them. Sorry I wasn't aware of their history. I didn't read the news when I was 7, 8 years old. I don't support those things, but if this is the route y'all want to come at me, say less."
But here's the thing. Jason Kidd and Billups, like, they've been assistant coaches for how long? Right, for a while now. And that stuff wasn't brought up then, so why bring it up now?
Well, so they just brought this stuff up for Chauncey. They didn't bring up Jay Kidd and his wife or nothing like that?
No, they annihilated Kidd in the beginning.
Right.
Kidd was already an NBA head coach, so what does that even matter now?
That's the thing though. So why bring it up like when he's a Lakers assistant coach?
Yeah, I just think it's them chatting. It's not gonna hurt Chauncey. It's not gonna hurt nothing. It's just chatting now. Like whenever you hire, like,
if we had to make those
two
decisions,
two black coaches just got hired. Maybe that's stirring some people wrong. Who knows, man? It's just nasty though.
Bro, the whole dynamic is nasty because it's like you look at a Becky Hammond and you can't be like, let's dive into her past just because that's frowned upon right now.
Right.
And it just seems to be only affecting one minority every time things like this happen. Which which is it coincidental?
That's how it goes, though. Like you see a black kid get arrested or a kid get killed. The first thing they're gonna put out is
look at his past.
History, what is that? His lifestyle.
But that's what I'm trying to figure out. Is that nasty, or is that a precursor for this is why this happened? Is that legit?
It's a society thing, bro. It's like you're black and you getting somewhere to a level they gotta. It's like the media play devil advocate in a way. Like they praise you, and then in the end they got like
they'll tarnish you.
He just got out though, like a little snippet of just
1,000%,
and that's how it goes. So it is.
And I'm trying to think like
I know Chauncey just don't care about it at all. He's just happy to get this job. He probably can't wait till they lose to just start building his assistant coaches up, and I think he'll do solid things in Portland, man. I know for sure. I think he'll help Dame. I think they'll be better defensive end, and I think Dame will really listen to him.
I think CJ has to
if he stays. I would take CJ for Karl Anthony Towns. They got to get more pieces. I think Cat and Dame. Cat and Dame over there would be good.
Why do you think Minnesota's doing that? That's all. You keep saying.
I don't know. Anthony Edwards is all over the place.
Yeah.
So what does that mean?
Like he's just all over the place. He's an amazing social media guy.
Anthony Edwards is above average on social media, 1,000%, and in interviews.
Right. Great guy.
That's weird. Oh, but speaking of social media guys, back to your guy Kevin Durant. We can't just overlook that, and we're gonna get to that start bench cut soon. But what's going on with KD? Not you, Dale. Not the inside scoop. You probably talked to him about it. Jay, can I get your take on it? KD is a bad social media guy.
I think KD is a great social media guy, to be honest. He entertains me. He does the job. Gets it done on Twitter. I've told you guys this before. I think sometimes he goes somewhere with it where it's like, okay, you took it a little too far. You could have said something. You could have responded, but you didn't have to say those words. You could have chosen a couple different words.
Sure.
Sometimes he takes, personal attacks. But if he's getting personally attacked, eye for an eye, I guess. That's kind of seemed to be his go-to tactic on social. But overall, I love KD's social game.
Tactic. That the eye for an eye. I never was a fan of eye for an eye. Never. Always a fan of resolution. But I mean, Dale, are you a fan of eye for an eye? Is that the golden rule?
I'm not.
Eye for an eye is a nasty way of thinking for anything.
I'm not. I'm not in the slightest, because I don't like it, because I would like to think most people are genuine. And if you think eye for an eye, I don't consider you a genuine person. Because if someone does something to you and then you want to do it back, it's like, that
you're
means
not acting.
Yeah. So that's I've never been an eye for an eye type of guy. Like, but I also don't believe in karma. So it's like and the people get mad at that little take. It's like, you got to believe in karma. But then only reason I say I don't believe is because people always say karma, that's his karma when it's something bad. And I don't like that. But if something good happened, it'd be like, oh yeah, he got good luck. Yeah, so that kind of steered me.
But I mean, when I think of karma, I think of it as good luck and bad luck, the same way as karma can be
exactly,
good. Exactly,
but right, understandable. But I would appreciate karma more if more people would be like, oh yeah, see that guy there, he got good karma instead of just good luck. Yeah, he killed that. That's just my niche on it, and I change daily, but I always go back and forth with that one.
Really quick, I want to address this. Isaiah Harris says, I don't understand why athletes are held to such standard that they can't defend themselves. And I've always appreciated when guys will come out and defend themselves. 1,000%. I don't think they should get crucified for it. But in the same breath, there's just a way to go about it. And I'm not going to sit here and say I know the right way to go about it, but I think you can choose words wisely and you can clap back so long as you don't make it, super personal. Like you're not calling the person ugly or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I actually think KD's a great social media guy, like amazing. But the only one was the and that was in private.
I don't think Bron's a good social media guy. Like the same way I don't think KD isn't a good social media guy on this side. I don't think Bron's a good social media guy on the opposite.
The only reason you don't think Bron's a good social because you think Bron context bend and you think he's narrative king whenever he tweets. That's why. The reason I think KD's the social media guy is because the reason people don't think he's the so good one is because of who he is. Like if KD was a regular person, like Shaq think Mike James and Malcolm Delaney are great social media guys. And they actually do to the Europe market what KD does in the NBA.
Yeah, but it's still not so much Mike James, Delaney. He for sure does. The thing is, I hate when people intentionally try to be devil's advocate in that type of manner. Like KD, so you're telling me you said that you struggled with, anxiety about life or death. Every time some type of I never hear about any. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole because KD can be doing a lot behind the scenes, and I'm not even gonna put that on that man's plate. But out in front of us, when everything that comes out, all of the facts, KD never looks good when it's a situation with him in social media. When all the facts are presented in every situation, he always looks like a bad guy.
People are looking at him as a bad guy because he is who he is. They want to say athletes like KD, Bron.
So him having a burner
level
account.
They are.
Him
they
having
can't
a burner
be on that
account.
high level, but when they respond to a casual fan or respond, then people are like, why would you even respond to that?
I feel like he should be able to respond.
I think that person is human just like I am. So if he's gonna say something to me, I could say it back. That's how I view it, and I respect that.
Two things: the burner account and him leaving Russ out of his top 5 teammates. I'll never believe that kid. And the recent Jay Williams scandal.
I don't have a problem with the Jay Will, or I don't have a problem with the Scottie Pippen, but the Russ was definitely, he remembered Russ. He remembered that. I believe he remembered that. And what was the other one you said?
And hold on, Isaiah Harris saying Bron is so corny and cringe on social media, but everything he says is corny and awkward. I feel the same exact way for Kevin Durant.
No, you don't.
I promise you I do. I get this feeling of like goosebumps. Like when I seen him tweet from the burner account, but it was really his, I was like, wow. When I seen the DMs from him and Michael Rappaport, I was like, wow. When Jay Williams came on national television and said that story, I was like, that's true. But of course, they got to try to debunk it. Wow. I'm just trying to like.
Why would he have to debunk that, though? He ain't scared of Greek freak.
But he should be. And I think he is a little bit now.
No, not in the slightest.
My take was like, he doesn't want Greek freak to go off for 50. So he's just going to retract all those statements. But then in that same breath, I was like, maybe KD really didn't say it, and that's why he's stepping up.
If a person of that stature, first of all, Jay Will still hasn't responded. I said this other day. If a person is coming up to the whole world, like Jay Ramon probably texting like, damn, why would you lie? But and he still ain't respond to none of that. Like, so why would you? KD's not coming out to debunk that if he's not wholeheartedly telling the truth. Like he did that with Force. Like, what? That's never happened. Like,
you are
on,
the company
Shaq.
you
like,
keep. And that's the thing. It's really not so much Kevin Durant that it's just like Kyrie's right there next to him. And I'm like, you guys are bad social media guys. Like, you are. Both of you combined is just, can we hoop or no?
Thoughts on Damian Lillard, social media? I think he's a great social media guy.
Yes, Dame is also a very good social media guy.
Amazing social media guy. Always knows what to say. And that's what I consider.
But social media. It's interesting you say that though, Shaq, because he will sometimes get a little flagrant on Twitter.
No. He'll get nippy. There's a difference between flagrant and nippy. He'll get nippy. He'll be like, "Oh, I'm gonna straddle the line." Versus KD is like slurs, like I'm smacking in front of your wife, like that's crazy to me.
Yeah, but those should have stayed in the DMs. That one was nasty.
No.
That was nasty.
We're not. Because if we apply that logic to everything, humanity wouldn't be anywhere. They should have stayed in the DMs. No, KD, if you're nasty behind the scenes.
The only reason this is nasty is because of who
nasty,
leaked it. He's nasty. Rappaport's nasty. He made a career on being nasty, and then he goes and plays victim. It's like, yo, you always trash everyone on the planet, and then you get dogged, and now you go and run with your tail between your legs.
That was Tekashi 6ix9ine-ish. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. That was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Are you guys off of Michael Rappaport?
Yeah.
For a minute, I was like, yeah, he cool. All right.
No, Mike
cool. Go do that.
No, Culture Vulture.
A lot of people say that, but I think Mike cool. He was he did his thing as Remy.
He is cool, but Culture Vulture off the screen. Great guy on camera. Odell, so back to you. Start bench cut.
I know. I'm still thinking. It's amazing, by the
way. Yo, be careful. And by the way, who knew? I should have known. With like these light skins in the league between Devin Booker and Trae Young, like they and Steph, their godfather, the godfather of the light skins. It's just I didn't know D Book was this toxic. You give somebody some camera time, and they are Devin Booker's a really toxic basketball player.
What did he do?
Like he's just toxic. Like he's just like
Devin Booker.
Yeah,
I didn't see the game yesterday.
He's like, I finally arrived to the park and I have my big brother Chris Paul down the street and I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah.
He's pretty toxic. The Paul George altercation.
I'm starting Kobe. Like he's
Hold on, wait. You just hopped into this.
Yeah, because I've been thinking about it for the last 7 minutes.
All right, let me run this back for you. Start bench cut. Prime Kobe Bryant. Prime Kevin Durant. Prime LeBron James.
All three of these players are on. They're vying to be on the same team, correct?
You want to do start a franchise with them?
Okay.
No. Let's get this. No.
Kobe, I'm benching KD. I'm cutting Bron.
Hold on. Say that again.
I'm starting Kobe, benching KD. I'm cutting Bron.
And what is this for? What, to start a team with?
To start a team with? No, this is for my team. Yes, this is if I won the team, this is who I'm riding with. Prime Kobe, Prime KD.
Cutting LeBron.
Yes. And honestly, it's not in the fact of who's better at the prime, because I think Prime Bron is a animal, but it's just the fact of I know Prime Kobe and Prime KD would be better as Prime Kobe and Prime KD than with Bron, because Bron just holds the ball too long. He negates a superstar to be who they are. Like other than Kyrie, and Kyrie couldn't even deal with it. Like Bron, you really have to play Bron way. Like you have to play Bron way in Prime Bron era, and that's the hardest thing.
Kyrie couldn't deal with it is funny because I feel like Bron couldn't deal with him. Little Chihuahua.
I feel like if you're gonna say that for LeBron, you have to say the same for Kobe.
No, because Kobe played in a system. He played in the triangle. He played in a system. Bron's system is give him the ball and hold it. Look up prime Miami years. Bron turned Chris Bosh 24 and 12.
So LeBron
to
so
go in the corner and shoot threes.
So you're taking 2 Kobe shots versus LeBron holding the ball looking for the perfect shot. So for every 2 LeBron attempted assists or smart high IQ moments, you're taking 2 Kobe mid-ranges or 2 Kobe attack the rims or 2 Kobe threes.
Oh, I'm always going to take 3 Kobe shots because in that Bron thing you're saying, he got a pass in there to Mario Chalmers. He got a pass in there to somebody that I would rather Kobe shoot than them anyway. So, yes, that's what I'm taking. For sure. But listen, if a prime Bron with, let's say prime Bron have Chris Middleton, Brook Lopez, and even Jrue Holiday, even versus KD and Kobe, it's still a game 7.
This is just sick. And I'm trying to hold in my emotions over here. Like Kevin Durant is not on the same earth as LeBron James. Kevin Durant is not on the same universe as a Kobe Bryant. Like these two things just don't exist. Kevin Durant, I'm sorry, you're cut, bro. Because if I got to look at something, which I guess I'll take the winning nature of everything. Like if I'm doing winners, I'm starting Kobe, I'm benching Bron. If I'm doing players, I'm starting Bron, I'm benching Kobe. If I'm doing talent, that's probably the only way talent-wise, because I feel like Kobe worked for his talent. There's a difference. The same with MJ. So that's probably the only time where I would cut Kobe. Because talent-wise, like how, the Steve Kerr narrative that you like to do, LeBron and KD are up there.
Okay, based on talent-wise, who will start talent-wise?
Talent. Oh, who else? Bench? Bro, I gotta start LeBron and I gotta bench KD. Oh, okay. And here's the reason. Because the same way you look at skills, the same way I look at athleticism for LeBron. Because if you give KD LeBron's athleticism, or if you switch that, now you're looking at the best player to ever walk the planet Earth. If you merge KD and
but in terms of talent-wise, that might be the only talent. Like, if you just look at a player, I think KD puts the ball on the floor better than LeBron. I think he dribbles better than LeBron.
I don't think he dribbles better than LeBron. I don't think he dribbles
than LeBron. I think he shoots better than LeBron. What
he does, first off, he has a better mid-range than LeBron, or a more consistent. What are we going on? Yo, KD really gets a lot of like praises.
He has a better mid-range than LeBron James.
1,000%. 1,000%.
Oh, so what is that question for?
I'm just poking the bear. I'm just trying to see what falls out, because you saying that KD is a better dribbler than LeBron James. That's not true. That's not accurate.
I think Bron has good ball control, but handles like dribble, crossover, like
okay.
Jack, seriously?
Okay, LeBron has the same amount that KD has handles, LeBron has in ball control. So let's just X that one out. On fast breaks, that's a talent. IQ is a talent. And you always get on here and say, how can you say somebody's IQ?
No, I just say, how can you see Bron IQ? That's what I'm asking.
Because I can compare him to other players. LeBron James in the course of a game versus Kevin Durant, and this has a lot to do with playmaking. IQ has a lot to do with playmaking. IQ has a lot to do with playmaking. Just to let you know what's going on here. And LeBron's an amazing playmaker, so because he has a high IQ. Okay. What? Who?
Uh-oh.
Yo,
well, the phone is out.
No, I just want to see what TikTok has to say about you cutting LeBron, but keeping.
What was your start bench cut, Shaq?
I just gave mine for all different scenarios, but it just depends.
I just want to know your overall start bench cut. I don't care about scenarios.
Okay,
I got one for you, Shaq.
I'm gonna start Bron. I'm gonna bench Kobe, and I gotta cut KD. But at the end, that could be different. At the end of KD's career, 1,000%. But that's disrespectful to the game of basketball to try to throw KD in there at any point right now.
I got one for you whenever you're ready.
I'm starting LeBron, benching KD, cutting Kobe.
Okay. I got one for Shaq.
Yeah.
Start bench cut. Jrue Holiday, Kemba Walker, Ben Simmons.
I thought you were gonna throw Draymond in there. Start, bench, cut. You said Kemba Walker.
Oh, listen, all in their prime.
But can you take Kemba out? Because he's cut then, and it's not even close. Kemba's cut.
Okay.
Has been island. Never the epitome of if I'm on a bad team, I'm gonna kill. All right. I'm a bench Ben and I'm gonna start Drew.
Okay. That leads me into your apology of Drew Holiday since he's already starting over there.
No, the thing is I will apologize to Drew because I did draw. I really didn't give him any credit. So I will be like, okay, Drew, you've shown me enough when it matters most for me to be like, all right, you're not a bad third, fourth option. You're not.
And for you cutting Kemba, you think, and Ben is healthy. Ben don't have no injury. A healthy Kemba Walker on that Sixer team, you think they lose to the Hawks?
Yes.
You're drunk.
Yes.
You was with JD last night, wherever they was
at. I would because but that's so prisoner of the moment, bro. Ben Simmons has one bad series, bro, because you cannot say they would not be a number one seed with Kemba Walker. So let's take it there. They wouldn't be.
Why not?
No, I'm taking prime Charlotte Walker.
A healthy Kemba Walker on that Sixer team, they're beating the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah, that's,
bro, they didn't
hack
a Ben Simmons, bro.
So why in the FUCK they wouldn't do that trade? Why wouldn't the Sixers trade for Ben Simmons?
Because Kemba has injury baggage.
If you can copy and paste any player into Ben Simmons, so why not trade? Okay,
just Kemba and Drew Holiday.
So what other scores would no, Dale? No. It sounds good on paper that no, bro, it's prisoner of the moment. Prisoner of the moment.
Prime Rajon Rondo, would the Sixers beat the Hawks?
No.
What?
No.
What?
No. But you think that I'm saying no from a standpoint, because I'm saying if it was a prime Ben Simmons, the Sixers are beating the Hawks. That's my only point. I'm not saying that these players that's all I'm saying.
Okay, I understand that. Okay, I could get that. Then I ask this:
Ben Drew.
What is a prime Ben Simmons? What is a prime Ben Simmons?
I look at Ben like, Ben, you drew. I don't know why you drew like this.
What is a prime Ben Simmons then?
Attacking in the fourth by anything. Getting to the free throw line, make or miss. I don't care. Anything. Just do something.
Okay.
But what he did, I can't support that. And that's why I'm like, Ben, you didn't do this the entire season, and now you're doing this now? Disgusting. And that's why Ben Simmons got me tight.
Got you.
And I can't defend that. But, I mean, with the argument with Kemba is, if Kemba was that guy, I mean, you threw the injuries in there. I'll shoot you some bail there. Kemba got paid. I'm not mad at that.
It's just injuries that's slow. No, and I hope he comes back healthy. I don't know if he's going to play in OKC, but even if he does, I hope he just shows himself that he's healthy and does his thing. Because he's a very good basketball player.
Everybody in the NBA is good to some extent, but Kemba is not top. Kemba top 40?
Yes, he is.
30 to 40 range? Here's what we're not going to do, though, because this is where I get confused. Like, we're not about to sit here and say a Shai Alexander is better than Kemba, or are we?
I'm not. You can if you want.
Okay. But I feel like a Ja Morant, that's a little bit more stickier.
I don't think Ja's better either, but I wouldn't mind taking Ja over Ben Simmons.
Okay, so here's my thing. So do the Bulls and Sixers, because this is the only trade that makes sense to me. Ben Simmons for Zach LaVine. That's the only fair thing.
Listen, Ben Simmons is being offered for Tyler Hero, probably.
Yo.
Okay. What in the world?
Okay, we're about to see Ben's true value this summer, as in
exactly.
A, he's not getting traded. B, if he does get traded, it's going to be for somebody that is like, okay, Ben, you drew, but we still got to pay you like you didn't draw because you're Ben Simmons. You guys can say what you want.
I think he got to go to the Warriors.
So what team wouldn't trade for Ben Simmons? That's what I'm trying to figure out. The only people that aren't getting traded are superstars, like legit superstars.
The Brooklyn Nets probably wouldn't. Or they might. Who knows?
For who? Kyrie?
No, for Landry Shamet.
I think anyone would take him if you didn't have to give up anything, but that just isn't going to happen.
Dale, are you okay today, Dale? Are you good?
They could trade Landry Shamet for Ben.
Are you good today?
Throwing what's the guy name with the dreads, Claxton?
Because if we go based off of people drawn, then Kyrie, you need to be up out of there. James, you need to be out of there. And Kevin, you need to be out of there.
Bro. This is what they were hurt. I'm not giving them no excuses. They were hurt. Like
that's a part of basketball.
But exactly. I still think they should have won, though. Me personally, whatever. Take that away. But Ben was 100% healthy. He was out there. He was.
Yo, Zach LaVine is killer, but what we're not going to do, because I'm reading the comments, what we're not going to do is act like Zach LaVine's this guy for doing what Kemba Walker did all these years. That's what we're not going to do. That's not going to be the same double standard. I'm not about to get up here and say Zach LaVine is the next Kobe Bryant because he's doing exactly what Kemba Walker did in Charlotte. Now, if Zach LaVine's able to get in a situation where that's out of everybody's control, that's out of me, Dale. If he gets to a situation where he's playing next to a superstar, I don't know what superstar will be able to flourish with a Zach LaVine besides a legit big like Embiid. But Zach LaVine's kind of a dark hole, black hole.
Wait, how is Zach a black hole though?
I'm just saying if you pair him up with other scores, there can like Jason Tatum and Zach LaVine. Y'all here for that?
Jason Tatum is not going anywhere, so don't even bring his name up in trade talks.
Marcus Smart. If you package Marcus Smart and who else?
I think the only trade thing on the Celtics will get off of Smart. Him only.
Yo, but Isaiah, in the chats, Zach LaVine can do this on any squad. Kemba Walker can't, obviously. Bro, it's the same as we don't know. That's what I'm telling you. We thought Kemba could have done it on any squad.
Yo, that's kind of wild, bro. Nah, you can't get hurt in the league. Like, DeMarcus Cousins got hurt, and then he became what he is now. People not going to forget DeMarcus Cousins was viewed as the best center in the league. Injuries slowed him down. It happens.
Wasn't he an all-star 3 years ago? Cousins?
More than likely.
I think he was.
Look at Isaiah Thomas, second team all NBA to not in the league 2 years after. The injuries matter, bro. That hurts.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It does.
That hurts, bro.
No, that's probably the best thing you've ever said on this podcast because I kind of always overlook the injuries. But that's like a huge wild card, and it's a big wild card.
Like injuries this year, you're going to get tired. But then Warriors would have been in the chip with Clay. I'll tell you. Love Clay. He's not a playmaker, but I love him. He's not a playmaker, and I cannot believe Jay was just riding with you for that.
No, is Zach LaVine a playmaker?
He playmakes better than Klay Thompson.
A lot of players make better than Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Andrew Wiggins doesn't.
Klay doesn't at all.
Andrew Wiggins doesn't. Yeah. Jay, just let him get that off. Klay Thompson doesn't make at all. But Kevin Durant does.
Look who name you're comparing.
Bro, Klay Thompson can make, but he's not a playmaker.
It's like Shaq write down stuff on his notepad and say this. I'm gonna edit this part and I'm gonna post this part. Because it's no way like you could as a high level basketball player that you are, there's no way you could sit here and say Hassan Martin playmakes.
That's not the same as a Klay Thompson, bro. When I think of Klay, I think he gets the ball, pump fakes, whoop whoop. I'm making a decision, and it's going to be the best decision.
Do J.C. Carroll playmake?
Could, potentially. I haven't watched enough of his basketball to sit here and say what he does after a three.
But you played against him. Against him.
Yeah, but that's in a much condensed. Like, Klay has the ball a lot during these games. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Klay don't touch the ball a lot, bro. It's noted that he does. He catch and shoot or he catch and swings it. He doesn't. He had 60 points. He put the ball on the floor 9 times. What playmaking is that?
All right, I'm gonna do you guys a solid. I'm gonna make an edit for Clay, a 1 to 2 3-minute clip, and I'm gonna play it right here on Players Choice on Wednesday. We're gonna get a strike from Twitch because we're playing copyrighted content, and I'm gonna show both of you imbeciles that Clay has a high IQ and passing ability.
You can find that for everyone. You can find Shaq playmaking. What are you talking about here? What are we talking about, Shaq?
On a consistent level.
You're making a clip. Of course, it's going to be a consistent level.
So then, where's the clip of Kevin Durant doing it at a consistent clip?
Every game.
That's not true. His assists say it all.
How much assists you think he averaged? Take away the 10. This thing. Take away the 10. Take away that. How much assists you think he averages?
Yeah, it has to be around 4. I would be disappointed if it wasn't.
So averaging 4 assists a game is not kind of playmaking to you?
No, in today's NBA, that's like averaging 100 steps on the court. That just comes during the course of the game. Everybody can get 4 assists. Any player can get 4 assists.
So why does Clay just average like 1.9 or something if everybody could get it?
First off, because he's so strapped up that if the way Golden State plays, it's pump fake, pass it to Steph. Steph pump fake, pass it to the next player. But then Steph gets the assist, and you guys, I gotta play the best Steph. No,
no, Shaq, you just did a little soliloquy, but I'm gonna debunk all of that because there's no way Draymond is getting assists in that offense that you say is passed.
Bro, the whole Warriors offense is predicated on Draymond crab dribbling up the court at a snail's pace, hunched over at a 45-degree angle, trying to squeeze back doors in because we can't guard the three-pointer because you're playing with the 2 best shooters in the world. But if Draymond, if you were on any other team in the universe, it would not happen like this, buddy. You would be packed up and sent up out of here in a wheelbarrow once again.
He would be Ben Simmons, right?
I guess.
Okay.
You would have to hate Draymond.
I also think with probably Draymond as the Sixers point guard, they probably advance over the Hawks.
This season, no, I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
This season, yes, and it's only because Draymond doesn't like shooting, but a couple open threes he'll take, and he's not a 23% free throw shooter. Ben has the lowest free throw percent shooter in the history of the NBA.
And that's crazy.
Ben Drew. I cannot defend. Like, if I see a car accident, I got to be like, okay, somebody got hit. Ben Drew. But it's still a nice car. It's still a Ferrari at the end of the day.
It is a Ferrari, but what year is it?
It's a recent model, but it just got to get recalled. And once that recall comes in and he fixes a few things under the hood.
And this might be the best thing that could have happened to the Ben that you think you've seen, and the Ben I don't see.
1,000%.
So next year, one of us is going to be like, I told you so, and one of us will be like, that helped him.
And I'm completely off the Ben train, and I can't come back if he draws next year. Like right now, I'm off the side of the train, 1 foot on, 1 arm on, and I'm like, hey, save me. Somebody, anybody.
Right. Because he even turned down the Australian Olympics and all that, so we know.
Bad guy. Yeah, I'm starting to look at Ben like, are you a bad guy? And I couldn't figure it out. Like, I usually got a good bad guy meter. And I wasn't getting that from you. But after Stephen A came out and said what he said, Ben might be a bad guy. And secondly, in closing, I'm off Reggie Miller and him commentating any more Bucks games. Giannis can't shoot a 3. When they're up 40 points, Giannis, please shoot every 3. Yo, I thought Reggie Miller's going to have a heart attack on the sidelines every time Giannis shot a 3.
He probably don't want him to fall into those habits.
No. Reggie Miller, that's not your call, Reggie. Oh, my God, man, Giannis, you need to go down there, back to the basket, go down there and be dominant, man. No.
I'd rather hear him than Chris Webber.
I would take Chris Webber over Reggie. Actually, I like Reggie. I just hate his take on Giannis.
Him over Chris Webber probably was the worst guy on TV.
I grew to like Chris.
He was bad, bro.
If we got Kendrick Perkins on ESPN doing recaps every night of playoff games, we can have Chris Webber in the stands.
No, you can't have Chris. You haven't heard Chris Webber, bro.
I'm telling you, he grew on me. I just don't understand how Perk got this job.
I love it.
Yeah, Perk said.
What about Charles Barkley?
Charles. You can't mess with the TNT crew. That's a very good.
Yeah,
I don't like when they switch it up and they have Wade and Candace Park up there. Like, come on.
Don't
they getting old, bro.
Don't forget about.
They're trying to groom people.
No,
I don't think that's it at all. I just feel like they're all millionaires and they have previous. I can't make every single show when I still have to make money for gigs and various events.
But they're winning Emmys and stuff, so you know they're getting buku for the inside the joint. So it's like,
absolutely.
Come on, like, what are we doing here?
Yo, I'll be interested in what's that show? LeBron's The Shop. What's his barber joint?
Which is fire.
Yeah, I love The Shop, but it gets.
Come on.
Oh God, I love The Shop. I love the HBO. Watch it on my Prime, but.
Can I get your password, bro?
Sure.
I feel like I don't think you can like KD's pod and not like this.
I love The Shop. I'm telling you what I don't like about it. If y'all watch it.
What the narrative bending, the reading off a cue card behind the camera?
No. They're doing the haircut.
No, that is bad. No, that's bad.
The dude goes up to them, put the stuff on, and act like he's cutting hair. When they walk in there with the same cut. And I hate it. And I really want to stop watching. And if y'all ever watch an episode, watch how they be like.
It's just a cleanup. It's a cleanup.
No, man. No, stop that, yo.
Didn't in the earlier episodes
barbershop talk? Like, you could have barbershop talk with the people that's not even getting their hair cut. Like, stop, bro.
Right,
and I watched the last episode with I didn't watch
Tom Brady
yet. I think it just came out yesterday. I didn't watch
it
just
came
I watched
out.
the one the week before with Jay-Z and them. I watched that one. And it's like you can see Braun got the joint on, and I'm like, you just film both of these the same time.
The same day.
Just change your clothes. Like, stop doing that. Like, but The Shop is dope. I've seen all episodes except the Shop. I love that show.
It's fire.
All right, fellas.
Good?
See you guys
love
Wednesday.
Is love. Wednesday. Peace and love.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.